beer, rum, and rock and roll. Saving rock, one conversation at a time. With Randy Legault and Beau Shiminsky.
Here we go again, man.
Yeah.
Glad to be back.
Cheers.
Cheers to you, my brother.
Right
Yeah,
on.
great. You're supposed to drink the drink when you cheers, not just set it down. Just saying.
True.
Why don't you give that a little taste there?
I'll give it a little taste.
Give it a little taste.
I'm already 4 in, see, is what everybody doesn't realize.
It takes so long to set this all up.
Exactly.
But we love it.
Everything okay? Life's good?
Yeah, it's good. It's good.
Yeah.
Springtime, weather's better.
Yeah.
Outside more. I really enjoy ambient music, and it inspires me. There's different music for that kind of purpose, and oh man, when it's pumping from a little bit further away and just kind of bounces off things, it's cool. That was my weekend, so yeah.
I can't do anything without music going. Like if my oldest son Reed goes, hey, let's go shoot hoops in the backyard, I go, just a minute. Off I go to get the little portable stereo.
Oh yeah,
And
yeah,
I can't function, man.
yeah, yeah,
This is a good thing.
yeah.
Right?
And some of those meaningless chores and stuff in the yard just fly by.
I'll even try to crank it above the lawnmower.
Yeah. To the neighbor's chagrin.
Exactly.
See, I use one of those manual ones, see, because I'm a lover of the environment.
I had one of those.
Yeah.
Now I've got the battery one.
Little
Battery.
Yeah,
job.
yeah.
We're talking about our lawnmowers now.
Yeah.
You realize that, right?
Yeah. That's okay.
Okay,
That's
yeah.
okay. It was spawned by the music celebration
right,
that I had
that's
this
right.
weekend. It was great. Yeah, what's going on?
Oh, man, there's a lot going on in the world of rock right now. And I want to talk about it. First off, I want to talk about Zach Sabbath.
Right.
You know who this is.
Yeah,
But for
for
our
sure.
listeners, if you don't know, it's a high-end Black Sabbath tribute band. Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's Rob Blasco-Nicholson, who's
Yeah.
been with Rob Zombie. He's been in a bunch of bands, but
Right.
he does this.
Name's familiar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Drummer Joey Castillo
Oh,
and Zach Wild,
Zach. Yeah.
who played with Ozzy for years, so this is a natural thing for him to be
And a
into.
huge fan of Zabbath's.
Of
Zabbath. I'm calling it Zabbath now. Yeah.
That's kind of what it is.
Yeah.
Sabbath.
Yeah.
They're coming to town.
Right.
So I'm very excited by
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
Like really, really stoked. And they're playing a bar. Right? This is going to be fantastic.
That's what it's come to, though, in the sense of which is good for you to be close.
You'd think they could sell more tickets than that,
But then there's that side of it, right? I know.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
But here's what they're doing that's really fucking cool. So forgive me, but I'm going to read this so I get it right.
Yeah, yeah.
Vertigo Records
Okay.
issued the debut album of from Black Sabbath on Friday, February 13th, 1970.
Right.
1970. Fuck. Exactly 50 years to the date later, Zach Sabbath is going to record that album in its entirety.
I'd listen to that.
And they're
for
going to
sure.
release it on that exact day in 2020. So February 13th, 2020. How fucking cool is that?
Yeah. That's forward thinking.
That
right
is
there.
awesome. Here's the hitch, though, for me, because I don't have a price on this, but they're releasing a single album and DVD limited to 500 copies.
500.
That's not many.
No, that's
But I
not.
want one.
Right.
really bad.
Right.
Right?
That's an interesting marketing kind of thing.
Yeah. Why only 500?
500.
Here's my
Yeah,
thinking.
they'll dress
Those
it up again.
those sell in 2 seconds.
Yeah.
They're going to make more. No, we don't want any more money. No, we're good at 500.
Yeah. They're testing the waters.
So here's what Zach says about the whole fucking thing.
Right.
The music that you listen to in your youth, you carry with you the rest of your life. Oh, fuck. We're sitting right here talking about it, right?
This is us.
So it feels like there's no difference playing on stage now from when you're 15 years old, playing these same songs in our friends' kitchens, keg parties, or your backyard. I mean, that's it. This guy lives,
In a
breathes.
nutshell,
I mean,
yeah.
and we love
Yeah.
it too, right?
Yeah.
To see him do it is just going to be great.
Yeah. And I'm not a fan of his solo stuff or
Oh, I am.
you are, eh?
Yeah, I love it.
See,
Yeah.
I'm not a fan. I mean, I appreciate it. I went and saw him. But this, I think, would be entertaining.
Oh, yeah,
And
he's playing Sabbath. Come
yeah,
on.
yeah, the music will be great. He's such a great player.
Well, if there's a criticism I have of Zach, hey, I get it. You can play 1,000 miles an hour.
Right.
I get it.
Right.
Slow down with the soloing. But he's going to stick to the song, I'm hoping.
I'm hoping because Tony Iommi was a tasteful and kind of less is more approach.
That's not Zach.
That's not Zach. So that's the
more
only,
is more.
The only concern I have is that you don't ruin it.
But he'll be faithful to it, I bet.
We'll see.
He respects.
Because if we hear squeals...
Oh, you might hear some squelches.
I think we'll hear some squelches, but if it's every moment... It's going to kill me. It's going to kill me. That's my only concern going in.
I'm going in with good
Okay,
hopes.
good. Okay. All right, good.
I love this story. Another cell phone incident.
Okay, I know nothing about this, so this is going to shock me.
Yeah,
I'm sure.
I'm getting your natural reaction.
I love it.
Remember there's the Aerosmith one? Put your fucking phone down. It seems like every week there's another cell phone incident. Here's the latest. And by the time people are hearing this, it's not brand new, but I'm talking about it anyway. I don't give a shit. Okay, Judas Priest. They're in the Rosemont Theater in Rosemont, Illinois. They're 6 songs into their set. Judas is Rising. Fucking great song.
Yeah.
Well, there's an idiot up front.
Okay.
And I say idiot because he's an idiot. Not only is he filming the show, that's fine. I mean, I don't get that, but fill your boots.
Just with his camera on all the time.
He's got the fucking light on.
Yeah.
Right? Well, Halford loses his shit. He kicks it right out of his fucking hand. There's video, and I will show it.
Awesome.
You'd see it. It just goes flying. I'm like, yes.
Great. I think we learned something here today, kids. Yes.
Turn your fucking light off. Like, he's right up front. He's not at the back of the room. He's right there. He fucking boots it. Oh, man. So he says, it was physically interfering with my performance. So I fucking kicked it.
Of course it would.
And
if
I
you
back
see
him
this
all the
thing.
way.
Oh, yeah, totally.
Right?
Oh, yeah, totally. Yeah.
What are you thinking, man?
That's a story for him to tell. And he could be one of those, when you got to go do some goodwill, you commit some crime, you got to go do some community service. I think this will be a community service message for him for a very long time because he'll be that guy.
That's right.
Right? And so he's going to be like,
kick my phone.
I will never do it. I will preach to the fact that, and I will, people around me at the next show, I'll stop them from doing it. This is what's going to happen.
Part of me wonders if he knew it was even on. I don't care. It's still funny.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. The fact that if he didn't know is like,
I wonder
dumb.
if he got his phone back. Don't care, but
don't care. Probably damaged. Damaged goods.
It'll be damaged for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, here's another funny piece of news. So Diamond David Lee Roth, he's in Vegas, and I was all about this EDM stuff. It's not my thing, but he's going to this EDM festival.
Yeah, I don't get it.
And he's buddies with one of these DJs, and they remix Jump, and he gets up there and they do Jump EDM style.
So he's performing.
I've seen this before.
Okay, all right.
It's painful.
Okay.
But Roth's grinning ear to ear and he's singing Jump. Anyway, so they're I don't know what hotel they're at, doesn't matter. So at this hotel in Vegas, one of his people hears somebody blasting Van Halen from their room. He knocks on the door and there's a bachelor party going on. And he goes, hey, I think you're playing some Van Halen. These guys look at him like, who is this old fucker? They have no idea who he is. So it's awkward as fuck.
I wonder what Dave looks like awkward because
he's
already he's already awkward. So what does he look like awkward? Did he respond this way? Was he awkward looking?
Well, he just keeps grinning through it. Yeah. So I don't know if he registered that because to me they sounded like they didn't know who he was. They were worried, hey, can you turn it down? The old guy next door wants us to turn the fucking music down.
Respectful kids.
Right.
Yeah. Hilarious.
Anyway, I just thought it was fucking hilarious that he's like, hey, I'm David Lee Roth. And they're like, who?
We heard some Van Halen here, and my name's David Lee Roth, and I'm right across the hallway. Want to know, we're on our way to EDC, but the fellas here were coming down the hallway, and they said, shit, we heard some Van Halen, and I said, no, shit. So we're your neighbors, guys. We're off to EDC. We're doing shit. And we heard one of the fellas said, I heard some Van Halen shit through the doorway. So I am Van Halen.
We'll be here still.
Outstanding. Fellas, my pleasure. Have a great night. Enjoy the Vegas stay. Small, tiny world.
Apologize now.
No, don't.
And I don't know why he's got a film crew with him. I have no idea. He must be doing it for some reason. But he's got a boom guy and a fucking sound guy.
Is that where he
The
goes
camera
all
guy.
the time? He's probably like that all the time. Everywhere he goes.
Follow me around. Something
Dave,
might happen.
Somebody's got to. Maybe he's
dude-
documenting a David Lee Roth pick.
Yes. Here's what I will say.
He could do one.
If that's you and me, and Diamond Dave knocks on the door, this is a completely different reaction than what you see in this clip.
Oh yeah. First I'd have pissed my
Holy
pants.
fuck! Come on in, dude.
I'd be like, I need a towel, and then
Exactly.
what?
Oh my God, I would have lost my shit.
Oh, he would have came in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were too young, right?
Yeah. And now here's a guy that has adoring fans all over the world forever and ever and ever. And the sense I get from watching this is that they knew nothing about.
Oh, they're pretty young.
They might have had Van Halen playing because it just happened to be playing.
Who knows, right?
Right?
Yeah.
And here's a guy saying, I'm Van Halen.
Right.
And they're like, the expression on their face is,
What?
what? How uncomfortable is that? To spend most of your life where everybody knows exactly who you are, with a camera and a sound and people setting yourself up for something where they don't know who you are, and it just seems so uncomfortable
But
for
to him, his credit, he released it. He released that,
Yeah.
not anybody else.
That's true.
He was cool with it.
Yeah. It's
So-
hard. It's hard. It's like, you're expecting one thing when you open
Yes.
that door, and he's excited, man. They're playing Van Halen. I'm going in, and there's grins ear to ear, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, sorry, dude, we don't know you, but we'll keep it down. Kind
It
of.
came up on
response.
their Sirius XM mix. They didn't even know it was
No,
fucking playing.
That's exactly what I got from watching that. Was that
Yeah.
it's like, oh, that was a disaster. But Dave, thick skin.
He just grins right through it.
Oh man, he's a grinner. Yeah.
I love him.
They missed an opportunity.
Oh, dude, it was killing me. Exactly. It was killing me. I'm like,
Right?
why can't that be me? I want Dave to knock on my door when I'm in Vegas. Anyway, he has his own podcast,
Okay.
which I've listened to a little bit. It's pretty good. It's a world according to Dave. But another guy's got a podcast. See, these guys are cramping our style, man. Because these are
That's the only way to save rock and roll, apparently.
these guys are A-listers. So the latest one's got a podcast. It's Robert Plant.
Really?
Really. It's called Digging Deep, the Robert Plant podcast. Okay. So it launched June 3rd.
Huh.
I listened to the first one. It's only 20 minutes,
Yeah.
this particular episode.
Yeah, yeah.
I think he goes till he's done.
Yeah.
It's not like fucking Rogan where you go 3 hours. I'll read you the official podcast description. So it's Robert Plant's music is the result of a lifetime of striding around the globe, from the Midlands to Morocco. From Nashville to North Wales, and the influences and friends collected along the way can be heard in his songs. In this podcast, he'll delve into the back catalog to revisit one track, from his remarkable history to tell stories of inspiration, collaboration, and intervention. It's Robert's personal roadmap to an incredible and personal journey that's going on to this very day, period. So this one I listened to. It's a track called Calling to You off Fate of Nations. It's a great fucking song. And he uses that as a jumping in point to talk about, he talks about that song and everything around that at that time. And it's fucking, listening to him talk, he's awesome.
See, this
I
is
love
what I love about this platform is, for us, we talk about rock and roll, whatever, but when you get access to the artist,
Yes.
and you're not reading it in a magazine where it's edited to form, to
Absolutely
fit into
not.
this space, it's not.
Yeah.
And you can hear the emotion.
Yes.
You can feel the emotion.
Yeah.
What a great opportunity,
And he's
man.
smart and articulate.
Yeah.
I didn't want it to end. It's like, holy fuck, that 20 minutes went by like that. And he's not a media whore.
No.
You don't get a Robert Plant interview every day.
No.
So this is a special thing, and you're just
Yeah.
riveted. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No doubt.
And here he is offering it independently,
Yeah.
free of charge to you
Yes.
as a fan.
Goosebumps on that one. Yeah.
man. It's so good.
Really
I
good.
love where we're at,
Yeah.
at this time where, especially with this kind of music.
It's changing everything.
Yeah, it is.
It
It's
really
cool.
is. Because he's not, anybody, you and I have one.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody can do this. So the fact that he's doing it is just awesome.
Yeah, but it usually comes from a place, right?
And you're not beholden to anybody.
No.
You don't have to get
Sorry, I
sponsors and
can't
shit.
say what? Fuck
Yeah,
off.
exactly. Exactly. It's wicked.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, man.
Cool.
I have an exciting announcement to make.
Wow, you're just full of great information.
Are you ready?
I've been
Oh,
smiling the entire show here.
This is not going to surprise you, but I have an announcement to make. Beer, Rum, and Rock and Roll
Oh, yes.
You and me.
Yes.
Are going to see the Rolling Stones.
Oh, I know.
In
First
Phoenix,
time
Arizona.
First time.
In Phoenix, Arizona on August 26th.
Yes.
The No Filter Tour. Please, boys, hang on until then.
Oh, yeah. You know, it's tough. It's tough when you book the flight,
Yes.
buy the tickets. It's months away.
Make sure you have cancellation insurance.
Yeah, checking that out
Yeah.
and going, okay. Really enjoyed the videos I've seen of Mick lately. I think this is going to go for a while. And I've never seen him. So I'm very excited.
I know.
And I'm very excited as to how we've approached this concert and said, let's get as close as we can
Why not?
for this.
The clock's ticking.
Right?
Yeah.
We're on Ronnie's side
In the pit.
in the pit. So that's right in front of the stage.
There's 2 pits. Let's pretend this is the ego ramp.
Okay.
There's 1 pit on each side.
Right. So
Keith's
in front
pit
of Mick, there's an ego ramp going out, but then
Yeah.
there's pits around that on each side.
Keith's side was sold out and
course.
way too much money.
Oh, yeah.
1,500 American. I could justify a lot of things. I can't justify that. Ronnie's side, a little cheaper,
Yeah.
and it'll be awesome.
I don't care.
I
We're
don't
going to
care
work
either.
both
Yeah.
sides of the stage. We're going to be close.
We'll be able to see the color of Mick's shoelaces. We'll be fine.
So, okay. I'm not a Phoenix guy, but how
Yeah.
hot is it going to be in
Oh,
August?
hot as fuck, 40. But it's indoors, man. It's indoors where there's AC.
There's air conditioning in this place, obviously.
Because an outdoor gig that time of year would be brutal.
Oh, yeah. Oh man.
Oh, it's gonna be
That's a
fucking
different
hot.
time. That's a different. That's a whole experience on top of the experience, right?
We'll go from the sitting by the pool to the air conditioned car
Yeah.
into the air conditioned gig as fast as fucking possible.
That's perfect. Okay. This is shaping up to be a good time.
Yeah, it'll be all right. So that's happening.
Oh, I'm very excited.
Me too.
For many reasons, but
Yeah.
I got to catch him. I got to catch him now, kids.
You really do.
This is
Mick is
this
75.
I mean, they've
Yeah.
been talking about the geriatric tour back in the 90s. Like, let's
Yeah.
just put that into perspective for just 20 seconds.
They're going out again? Like, come on.
They've been saying that for 25 years.
Yep. And they deliver, though. That's the thing. We've talked about this before.
Yeah.
It's not like they're phoning it in. They deliver still.
Oh, no, it's going to be.
Charlie Watts, yes, granted, he's Charlie Watts, and he sits at the drum kit
Yeah.
and plays kind of light, is 78
Yeah.
years old.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, if you want to see the Stones, you got to go now. I don't.
That's
wanna,
what I
don't
mean.
Be
That's what I'm
crass
getting.
about it.
Yeah. Like, you got to do this.
This could be over any second, right?
Yeah. And they just want you to party with them, man, I'm sure.
So I follow Keith, as you do, on Twitter, I'm sure.
Yeah.
They announced the opening acts, and they're kind of a mix. Glorious Sons. Gary Clark Jr. is only doing 1 date, and it's not Phoenix, unfortunately. We get a band called Kaleo.
Yeah.
So I look at this, and I go, who the fuck's Kaleo? So off to YouTube I go.
Mm-hmm.
First video that pops up, I hit play. I look over to the left, 228 million hits. I'm like, what? And he's 2 years old. So I'm like, where have I been? So I start listening. And there's this cat at the piano. Looks like a young Elvis kind of hairdo. And I'm like, this is really tasty. And then he starts to sing. And I'm fucking knocked on my ass.
Yeah.
Goosebumps like I have right now.
Yeah.
Where have I been? This
Yeah.
band is incredible.
Yeah.
Unreal. And it's this particular song is kind of like a rock. I kind of like gospel rock, I call it. It's kind of,
What was the song?
the track is Way Down We Go.
Yeah.
And it just builds and builds. You know what it reminds me of? You ever heard of Rag and Bone Man or Hosier?
Yeah.
That kind of stuff. It's really anthemic, chorusy. It kind of reminds me of gospel music a bit.
And where down we go, where down we go, say where down we go.
And then I'm like, well, is that all they do? So
Yeah.
I go to another one. Oh no, it's not all they do. Fucking heavy blues rock. I'm like, holy fuck.
Yeah.
And I love these moments for me when I get that excited by somebody. This doesn't happen often. And I'm just watching video after video. And they're only one album in. Well, they've got a debut album that you can't get on Apple Music. So, but their main album, there's one. So I go on Wikipedia. They're from Iceland.
Yeah.
Iceland?
Yeah.
That's fucking weird. I expected Nashville.
Right.
Turns out they've now relocated to Austin, which makes complete sense, right? And then I call you. And I go, check this band out.
Right.
Click. And you did, I'm assuming.
Well, I just never, I haven't smiled that way
There you go.
in
See?
a while. Mm-hmm. It was such a disconnect when you saw visually what this guy looked like, because I had heard nothing
Yep.
until you sent me like nothing on the radar
I hadn't
with
either.
these guys.
Yeah.
Holy shit!
Yep.
This is very impressive.
The soul in his voice.
And then you
I couldn't
find
get over
out
it.
they're from Iceland,
Yeah.
and you're going,
What?
huh? No, this doesn't jive.
Well, there's
with
not much
me.
to do in Iceland. Maybe this is what they're
Right?
doing. Yeah.
Of course, but
Yeah.
it was very, very, very impressive.
I agree.
And I don't know what human on this planet would not feel something.
Oh, I thought the same thing. You're
From-
not wired right if you don't get something out of that.
Right? Please, people, this is, if you do anything from this podcast,
Join the 228 million people.
yes, and watch that 220 million people.
Well-
watch what they've watched, and then watch more. And
Dig this stat. So, like I said, they've got the one album on Apple Music. It's called A and B,
Yeah.
A/B.
yeah,
It's a bit weak, but that's the name of it. 2016. The band has amassed over 820 million global streams. Like, that's incredible. And they say rock is dead. No, it's not. You just have to look. And I wasn't looking. It was just right there. Who's opening for the Stones? Well, if Mick and Keith are handpicking you, like I thought, okay, these guys are at least going to be good.
yeah.
It's not the fluke they're opening for the Stones.
No,
So,
no, but they've had
I just-
weaker.
yes, I was shocked how good they
Yeah.
were.
So now I'm more impressed that we are getting to a show that has, even though I like Gary Clark Jr.,
Oh, love
I'm
him,
way
yeah.
more interested in seeing these guys.
Oh, I don't know if I go that far. I
I-
would love to see Gary Clark Jr.
I would, but I think that there's something about this that the younger, fresher, different angle thing.
Yeah, Gary's pretty badass.
He is. He is.
I know what you're saying. We love this band.
But
for
maybe
sure.
maybe because they're so new, and that's why my reaction is the way
Right.
it is. It's like
Right.
I'm just so interested right now.
They're really good.
Yeah.
Like if I didn't click on there, I probably would have just fucking drank a couple more beers and not saw the opener because I didn't know who they were, which is completely unfair. You should always look.
Yeah,
into
I don't
it.
think that's in your DNA.
It has been.
Really?
Oh, I've never heard of them. Fuck
So,
it. I'll just have a couple more drinks in the pub and then go. In
Yeah.
this case, it's the Stones. I'm gonna have a look, and I'm glad I did. Holy fuck!
I hope they get to do more than 2 songs. Yes.
They'll do half hour.
Yeah.
45 max.
Yeah. Hope they
Yeah.
get to play for a while.
Well, they've only got one album. You can
Yeah.
only go so long. Oh, another little Wikipedia note. Kaleo, I'm assuming I'm pronouncing that right, or Kaleo, either one, means the sound in Hawaiian.
Huh.
So they must have got high. And
Yeah, totally. You got that.
you got that Hawaiian
You got
English.
that Maui Wowie, man.
Went on. That was the Cheech and Chong album.
I got the Maui.
Yeah.
Yeah, beautiful.
Anyway, unreal. Check it out.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, the rockin' tune. I didn't mention the name. What the fuck's the name? No Good.
Right.
That was that one. Man, just wicked.
Yeah.
Okay, it's time once again on Beer, Rum, and Rock and Roll for our album review.
Yeah.
Albums. in
Yeah, I
this
think
case.
there's 2
Yes.
this time around.
And they couldn't be more different.
Yeah.
Really.
And more different than, well, one was way more different than I was expecting. But go on.
Okay. Our first one is DUFF MCKAGAN, bass player for Guns N' Roses
Yeah.
and Velvet Revolver. And he has another band called Loaded, which I like. Has a new solo album called Tenderness. He hasn't done a solo album since 93, Believe in Me, which is more of a rockin' album than this one. He's friends with Shooter Jennings,
Waylon's son.
Waylon's son, who's fucking awesome. I've got a lot of his stuff. So it's Shooter producing, and he uses Shooter's band.
Right. Which are some pretty heavy cats.
Oh, yeah, these guys are fucking good. Yeah. But you think, DUFF MCKAGAN, this is GNR. Like,
Yeah.
where's the rock? Well, it's not. But it's really good. Like, I really like it.
Yeah.
Did you dig it, or?
See,
I knew what I was going to hear.
See, I had no idea. And that's
you didn't?
Nope.
Oh, I knew.
And so this is why I'm going to get into my thoughts.
Okay,
because
sure.
They're definitely...
I knew what it was.
And I should have been... With the title, I took it more tongue-in-cheek than I
right.
did. So I thought...
Being the punk guy.
Right?
Tenderness.
Well, I just thought... I thought
Yeah.
I was going to hear maybe Duff going back to his roots a little bit.
Sure.
No idea.
That's
that this
cool.
was happening.
I wish I could have went in with that blank slate. I knew.
It was
I knew.
definitely blank. And I do like the blank slate. And that's why I don't like to know too
Yeah.
much. And I'd rather you tell
Sure.
me than me look and read it somewhere.
Of course.
It's way better coming from you.
Yeah.
Tell all your friends.
Yeah. What isn't better coming from me?
That's right.
Tell my wife. But go ahead.
My wife. I guess I will. I turned it up. I was kind of getting ready to be in the mood for something a little bit moving.
I love this. Yeah.
And couldn't have been further.
No.
And that first track, it was GNR. You could hear, like in the vocals, that there was that little hint of GNR in there,
Yes.
meets the Stones
Yep.
and country in the prairies somewhere.
Yeah.
Because again, I was hearing it ambiently.
Well, there's fiddles and steel guitar.
So
and
and when I heard the
Yeah.
steel guitar slide in, I'm like, this is
gospel singers.
And is this whole record like this as I am listening?
Yeah.
To the first track, I have to get this out of my head. I don't want to know about the next song. I want to listen to this song.
Right.
Wow, what an opening track.
A little tenderness is what we need. Oh, tenderness, can't you feel it spread around? A little tenderness, can't you feel it? Oh, tenderness, won't you please come on down?
After listening to a few more tracks, this is Daddy Duff's record.
Yes.
This is Daddy Duff McKagan. And he was trying to say a lot on this record.
Yes, he's trying to say a lot. You're right.
In that, on a lot of different things. Very personal record.
Yeah, totally.
And why not use acoustic instruments and an
Yes.
acoustic ambient vibe to it?
Yeah.
Sad.
Well, when you're singing about school shootings.
Well, that and,
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
the Me Too track
Yeah.
that he's got on there. And
It was a bit, if there's a criticism, it was a bit earnest that way, a little bit, but it felt authentic, but it was a little
yeah, he
lyrically, it was like,
yeah, I know.
you know what I mean? But
Yeah.
overall, I mean, it was great, but
I just like the mixture
yeah,
of the elements.
I thought this too,
experiences,
just because you're, punk rock, GNR guy, doesn't mean you don't listen to country. Like, as a fan, you don't know that. Like, these guys love music. So it shouldn't be that much of a shock that maybe, well, he likes other things.
Yeah.
Maybe his paycheck
No,
doesn't
don't-
come from country music.
Yeah,
It doesn't
no.
mean he doesn't like it. You know
And
what I
it's
mean?
not country music, and that's the other
But
thing.
you know what I mean, though.
It's just got these instruments that are been defined in that genre,
Yes.
but now are used in this way that have some of those qualities, but
the notion that these guys sit around and just listen to metal all day.
far from it.
No.
Yeah.
Right? So it's cool that he did it, and it's really good.
Yeah.
That track, Feel,
Yeah.
that tribute to Chris Cornell,
Yeah.
was particularly cool, I thought.
That's just a personal record for
Yeah,
sure.
it's a personal record.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So yeah, why not get a personal record from a guy that you don't really know, but you think you know. Now you know him even better.
Exactly. Unexpected, yet
Yeah.
really good.
Yeah.
Hey, thumbs up. I'm not going to
Yeah.
fucking put a number on it, but thumbs
Nope.
up.
Yeah.
Check it out.
Check it out. Yeah.
Okay. Dramatically changing gears. Stray Cats. Reunion album. First album in 25 years.
Yeah. What's the record on that?
I don't know, but this has got to be up there, right? 25-year gap.
I know.
That's past Metallica.
I know, with the same guys. Like
Tool's gone 13 now, I think, and they're finally putting out an album. But yeah, 25. That's got to be a record, eh?
It's got to be up there. Yeah.
Okay,
I was thinking that as I was looking at this,
Yeah.
going, it's been a long, long time.
So you got your original three:
Yeah.
Slim Jim,
Three-piece. Love it.
Jim Phantom on drums, Lee Rocker on stand-up bass,
Yeah.
slapping the bass,
Yeah,
which we're going to be talking a lot about tonight.
Yeah. This is the bass special.
Slapping the bass, and Setzer, of course, on vocals and guitar. the original 3 back.
Yeah.
Now, if you're looking for any kind of, I don't know, fork in the road, they're going to try something different, this is not happening.
No.
We know what they do.
Yeah.
And they do it fucking well.
Yeah.
They live in their own little world. And they crank out awesome rockabilly
And
music.
they are very, very good at it.
Oh my God. Wicked.
Yeah.
This is breaking no new ground, but yet it is awesome.
That first track.
Yep.
Again.
I believe it's called Cat Fight Over a Dog Like Me.
Yeah. Now, again. Now, I had done this record before I did the Duff one.
Okay.
So I knew we wanted to talk about these records, and I'm thinking, okay, what order am I going to do these in? And again, I'm thinking the other way around, that Duff is going to be a bit more
I
explosive.
see.
So I got to work my way into that.
You're easing into
Right?
it.
I thought I would ease in.
Right on.
And this was actually a great way to go. But man, that first track, I'm like, they never left.
The fur was flying. Ooh, I ain't lying. Ooh, over a dog like me.
And just the names of the songs: Champagne Blondes, Rock It Off. Like, this album kicks ass.
Yeah.
It's like buying an AC/DC album. You know going in exactly what you're going to get, and you're going to like it.
Yeah. And it's the quality of it, like the playing,
Oh, man.
you know, they're getting up there. They're in their close to 60s.
Oh, God, yeah.
Early 60s,
Yeah.
right? He's playing like the Reckless Abandon, like the Desperado track.
Yes.
If you're a Setzer guy,
Yeah.
listen to that song.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
And of course, you could listen to their classic stuff, but a band like this, I like new stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know what the difference is, but I do.
And they pull it off.
Oh, big time.
Like, you can hear a bit of the age in the singer's voice now because,
Sure.
right?
Sure.
And always that kind of rockabilly stuff always had a very youthful kind of vibe
Yeah.
to it
Yeah.
physically, you know?
Yeah.
And you could kind of hear it, but I was super impressed.
Yeah.
Experience a record. Go
Oh,
on. Listen to
yeah.
like they used to listen to records, right? Front to back.
Front to fucking back. And it is good. The
It's
whole
great.
thing is good.
It's great.
I don't have anything to add to that, man.
No, good.
Fucking-
But check it out. Look in the links.
Rock is not dead,
Go
people.
get those records.
That's right.
You're going to like it. I think.
Okay. Speaking of great rock bands, I had the privilege of seeing a really good one. The Cult.
Yeah, you were on a little road trip.
I was at the River Cree Resort and Casino just outside of Edmonton watching The Cult. And let me tell you, it was worth the trip. 3-hour drive, there and back,
That's not
one
bad.
way. Not bad.
That's a road trip. They're fun.
Well, yeah, and we stayed in the casino.
Yeah.
So we literally never left there.
Right.
Saw the band, got hammered, went to bed, got up, left. Perfect.
Great.
Yeah.
No kids screaming at you?
No, none.
No.
None.
No, it's a good time.
I was the annoying one for a change.
You lost your voice, did you?
It's coming back slowly.
Okay. All right.
Okay, these days you got Ian Astbury on vocals, as usual, and Billy Duffy on guitar. I mean, that is the Cult. There's been a gazillion people going through this band,
Right.
but they're the Cult.
Right.
Right now you got Joe Tempesta. He's been with Rob Zombie and that on drums, and he's been there since 2006. Then they got these fairly new guys since 2015. Damon Fox on keyboards and Grant Fitzpatrick on bass. I don't know who these guys are. They're fucking rock solid, of course. They're playing with the Cult.
Yeah.
Right. So the idea on this tour, it's called the Sonic Temple Tour. So they're doing Sonic Temple in its entirety.
Right.
True to a point. All but 3 songs. The last 3, Medicine Train, Wake Up in Time for Freedom, and Soldier Blue, the last 3 songs. As you can tell, I'm a geek. I didn't even have to look down for that.
Yeah. He was like,
Yeah.
yeah.
And they changed the order, which I don't have a huge stance on that.
Again.
I kind of would like it in sequence, but they mixed it up because they probably felt, vibe-wise,
Yeah.
it was a better flow.
Yeah.
Whatever. So they open up a Sun King. Then they go New York City, Automatic Blues, Sweet Soul Sister. I mean, these are great fucking songs.
Yeah.
American Horse. Oh, man, that's a great song.
He can still sing that high.
Okay, I'm getting to that.
Okay, all right, because I'm just thinking.
Soul Asylum, Edie, which is a great fucking song, which you know. Ciao, baby. Firewoman. And then that's the set of Sonic Temple.
Right.
And then you get American Gothic and Rise from Beyond Good and Evil, which is a later album, but overlooked. It's an awesome album. Then you get Spirit Walker from Dreamtime, their first album.
Right.
So they're all over the place, which is cool. Then you get the Phoenix off Love and Sanctuary. Okay. Then you get the Encore, Wildflower. Yeah. Rain, and they close with Love Removal Machine, which is fucking phenomenal.
Oh, I just love that song.
Now, Asbury. Oh my God, that's a good. Well, that whole album, Electric, is just killer. Can you think of a band that changed more dramatically than the Cult did from Love with Phoenix and Sanctuary and all that to Electric, which sounds nothing like that album? They turned into AC/DC in a good way, like that, and it was successful. Like, I can't think the change there was so huge. I can't think of another band that went that dramatic. Really.
I wonder, that's a good question of why, who?
They found their inner fucking rock star.
That's what they did, right?
Let's ditch this romantic shit.
Yeah.
I mean, I love that. The album Love is fucking phenomenal, but it is nothing like Electric.
Yeah, I just wonder who made this shift. I wonder if there was ever been.
Well, Rick Rubin produced it. That helped. But yeah, there was a conscious decision to do that.
Yeah,
that's
and they
a good
all had
question.
to be on board.
I
yeah.
don't know.
That's interesting.
But the riffage on Electric is fucking unreal.
Well, that's just it. Hearing the riff was just.
And the space between the notes on that album, it's very sparse and just fucking hammers. Like Peace Dog, songs like that. Anyway.
Bringing me back, Randy.
Oh, dude. Okay, Asbury. Like, I've seen them over the years since day one, and he is very hit and miss. As much as I don't need to hear it sound like the CD, vocally or musically, I'm not
Nor
that...
should you when you go to a live show.
Okay, I'm usually that guy.
Yeah.
But his vocals on CD are so fucking good. I kind of want more of that, usually. Right?
Yeah.
Because he is so... he's fucking... doesn't sing all the words, and he's offbeat. You know what I mean by that? Like, he's
playing with the timing. Yeah.
He's playing with the timing all the time, but to an annoying degree.
Right. Because he's bored.
That could be.
Yeah.
And I've heard this from a lot of Cult fans. Fuck, I wish he would just sing more like the actual song.
Right.
Well,
yeah, you can get playful, but you should be careful, right?
And
he's not careful.
Oh, he's not careful at all. But this night, he backed it off a bit.
Really? Okay.
In a good way.
Good.
And he sang his ass off. His voice is still really strong.
Because these songs are not easy to sing.
They are not.
Firewoman?
Maybe that's why he does that. He can't.
Maybe.
But man, he sounded great. And Duffy was just awesome as always.
Yeah.
Like, his tone is just killer. The review is just thumbs up. They still have it.
Yeah.
I would see him again, no problem.
Yeah. How much for tickets? How much for a show like that?
Give or take $100. Yeah.
What's your time worth?
You're not getting a ticket under 100, really.
Yeah.
The venue itself, it sounded really good. But for a casino venue, it was pretty lame. It was white. Looked like a barn. Had a peaked roof.
Yeah.
It didn't look as good as Grey Eagle. I know not everybody knows what I'm talking about. But it wasn't a nice casino room. But once the lights go out, who gives a shit? It sounded great.
Well, that's just it. I can't
cares?
remember any concert where I looked at the fucking walls.
Looking at the architecture.
There's just nothing. There's
a good point.
been no time in my life.
This sucked. I didn't like the layout. Yeah.
Fuck.
Anyway, this concert was great.
Good. Well, I'm glad you had a good time, man.
Yeah.
And it was a good show, and he sang great.
He did sing good.
So, we went on a little road trip today.
We did.
Went and saw Geddy Lee's Big Beautiful Bass exhibit.
Yes, we did.
Cool.
Yep.
It was really cool.
Yeah.
The way they had it set up
Yep.
at the National Music Center here in Calgary.
Yep.
It's like a pyramid of basses.
Yes.
I mean, he's just an iconic, and I know we've used that word a few times. But some of these rock guys, you have to put that in the quotations.
Yep.
He's one of those guys, especially with this instrument. The way they had it laid out, what we could see,
Yes.
how close we could, kind of look at these instruments.
Like, I wanted to touch them, man.
Oh,
like,
I know. I feel
like we might have got zapped.
Oh, I know. Okay, what's going to happen?
Well, you walk in there, it said, you're being watched. Like, there's surveillance, there's cameras.
Oh, yeah,
there.
no, they're clearly.
Yeah.
And these instruments, some of them are just, I'm sure, priceless in a lot of ways.
Yeah, they were all numbered.
Yeah.
And then there was a numbered description below. So
I think there was 26.
Right.
26 basses.
But there's
on
only a
display.
handful that really.
The first 5 for me.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the first one. Is the last bass that Geddy played with Rush and responsible for the very last note with Rush on the song Working Man at the LA Forum in 2015. It's crazy. He's got it at the very first bass you see, numbered bass in this collection, and it's the last one he played. It's very cool. Very cool. And probably was a very special moment for him, I'm sure. Second bass, Tom Sawyer.
Yeah. That little song.
That one, that no one's heard.
Yeah.
Ever.
That was the black Fender Precision, or was it a jazz?
It was a jazz bass.
Jazz bass, yeah. And it just keeps getting better.
But again, not what he became really famous for was the Rickenbackers, which is the next one.
Yeah.
And it was not even the single Rickenbacker, it was the double-necked Rickenbacker he had on display. And trained to Bangkok.
Pastures to Bangkok,
Pastures to Bangkok,
off 2112, yeah. It was beige. Like I'm used to seeing him with. He's got a black double neck live,
right? And they got photos of him with that guitar, but this one wasn't that one.
I was surprised that it was that color. Yeah.
And who didn't see him with that guitar wrapped around his neck?
Oh man,
we all have. And then it went to the Rickenbacker.
This is the key. This one,
which was pretty much everything.
Hemispheres, onward. Yeah. Permanent waves, moving pictures, the rest of it. Yeah. All the classic stuff.
Yeah.
And it's sitting right there. It's 2 feet from your hand.
Yeah. And the stories it tells, like,
oh my God,
that were part of your life for many, many hours,
It was crazy that it was right there.
Yeah.
But another thought I had was, okay, this is just the guitar. It's in whose hands this fucking guitar is in. Like, I've heard this story a million times where one was Jeff Beck for sure. Another guitar player picks up Jeff Beck's guitar, playing through Jeff Beck's rig, sounds nothing like Jeff Beck.
Oh, it's all in the hands.
It's all in the hands. Exactly.
And in the heart, right?
Yeah. Well, you think, I've got all his stuff. What's the problem? It's just a tool, right?
Yeah.
Really.
But it could inspire you in different ways.
Oh,
and
man.
The shape, the feel, the look, the whatever.
Right.
Whatever, the weight. It's lots of things, right? And then he had the fifth guitar there.
What was that one again?
I don't know the name of it, but it was this blue, looks like
right. Teardrop kind of shape.
Yeah, and he played this guitar with all the gigs
high school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And the stories I think those are the hard hours, man. Not hard in the sense of difficult, because at that point you're just so in love with it that it's all coming pretty easy, right?
You love it. Yeah.
But the hard hours in the sense of that spawned everything after that for him,
right?
For sure.
It was a weird guitar, man.
It was.
I'd never seen a bass like that.
Yeah. And that was impressive just to see those 5 right there. But
I was wondering too,
21 other ones to look at.
Yeah, exactly. Well, the collection is crazy, and that's only a fraction of his actual collection.
Believe me, these are ones that are just worth talking about to any sort of level.
And awesome that he put it in Calgary, man. I feel cool about that. Mm-hmm. That Rickenbacker, you wonder, as iconic as Geddy Lee is, you wonder why more bass players didn't play one. Like Cliff Burton, I think, played one. Not that many guys played that Rickenbacker, and I wonder why, because it's a cool-looking bass. Chris Squire from Yes, I think, played one.
More than half of the collection is Fender basses,
Yeah.
But the Rickenbacker, just a kind of it didn't have that heavy, sleek, holy shit feel that the Fender Jazz and P basses
and he moved away from it. That's probably why, right? Yeah.
Yeah. But one of the few, like you said, that really went to that product. And
it's just such an original looking guitar. I just think it's cool.
True.
Right.
True. There was a lot of cool basses on display there that were outside of those worlds too. Like I can't even remember half of them now, but
oh man. Yeah, if you're in the Calgary area or in Calgary, man, go see it. It's worth it's $20 to get in. All we wanted to see was that. And of course, it's like IKEA. They lead you through all the other stuff. His stuff is at the end.
There was definitely some areas we had to bypass. But there was a couple of cool areas, and we saw, and let's throw a photo of Triumph's stage wear.
Yes.
So, like, we got Gilmore's plastic pants here with that Triumph belt buckle.
Quasi-leather pants.
And these are small. Like, these look like extra small sizes, right?
Well,
the jumpsuit of Rick Emmett.
Rick Emmett's unitard.
And I mean, it still had a sag in the area, it was there physically. And then, the jerseys that
Mike Levine.
Mike Levine would
Yeah.
wear. He was
I was
definitely-
surprised to see that. That was cool. Well, they were young and skinny, man.
Oh, they're
Holy
tiny.
fuck.
Yeah.
But Rick Emmett's fucking onesie just made me howl.
But isn't it cool to go to a venue that has this shit on display?
Oh, yeah.
Where you can see it. I touched the pants. I had to. I just, what the hell was,
It's right there.
Oh, it's,
Yeah.
No one, I didn't get busted. I didn't get kicked out. But that was cool.
That was
cool
very
to
cool.
see. And
I love Triumph, so that was awesome.
Yeah. Anyways.
Okay, this leads us naturally
Yes.
into another top 10. Our top 10 bass players in rock, rock and metal, whatever you want to call it.
Right.
Rock, hard rock, metal.
Right. You had to qualify.
No jazz, no funk,
Right.
no Jacko, no Bootsy. Does that make sense to everybody out there?
See, and I missed the message, and I had a spot on my list that
For Mr. Collins?
for somebody that rhymes with rootsy.
No. That opens up
I
a
was
whole...
just it just felt unnatural that he wasn't there, but I understand.
He's killer.
I understand the parameters, right? So
We
I'm
gotta
good.
we gotta stop somewhere.
We got our top 10.
Yeah.
I'm looking at this as okay, these guys might not be technicians, clinicians
Some are.
of the instruments. Some are. But more importantly, it was about for me of the music that we're, really showing our love for
Yeah.
had to be at the heart of each of these players,
Mm-hmm.
but also that they couldn't be replaced.
Right. I like
right?
that.
Yeah,
They're irreplaceable.
They are, and some would argue that most bands, that's one instrument position that can be interchanged.
If you had to get rid of a guy,
It's
the bass
usually in
player.
that department, right?
Yes, you're right. Yeah.
Or sometimes drums, but usually the other two.
But these
usually
guys are going to be
safe.
so badass, you
Right?
can't. Yeah.
So none of these guys are.
Yeah.
And it was probably not only what they contributed in the bass, but writing.
Well, you can qualify it however you want.
Yeah, exactly.
Stage presence, writing,
there's
skills,
a lot of
whatever.
things that
Yeah.
are compounded on top of that.
Yeah.
If they didn't have those, they wouldn't have been on my list. For
right.
sure.
However you want to qualify that is up to you.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
So how are we going to do this again? We're going to start with I'll do 5, you do 5, and then you do the
Yes.
next 5.
10 each is too much. It's
Yeah.
too much of either one of us.
Yeah, I think.
So last time we flipped a pick.
Mm.
Let's just do that. You got to pick handy.
Oh, no, who goes first?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it doesn't really matter, but let's keep it all legal like.
All right, here we go. What do you want? Angel with the rock guitar or ear candy?
Oh, I'll go with the Angel. Yeah.
What's wrong with ear candy? Ear
Okay,
candy.
so you
it
want to go
is.
first or second? It's up to you. So
I'll
you
go
can-
first.
Okay. Go for
All
it.
right,
dude.
I got my list. Okay. We're starting with Phil.
Number 10. Coming in at number 10.
Phil, line it. From?
Phil Lynott.
Yeah.
Nice.
I had to.
I love Thin Lizzy.
Right.
Oh, my God.
Okay.
So underrated. But anyway, why am I,
I mean,
talking?
he wrote a lot of great songs.
Mm-hmm.
Bass player that suited. He played where he needed to play. It just all fit musically with that band.
Love him. Yep.
And had a hard time not having that band and that bass player in it because, I mean, I know they've carried on,
Oh, they shouldn't.
but they shouldn't.
No.
See,
This is a
So
joke.
this is why I think.
I mean,
that
Scott
it's-
Gorham, no.
Yeah,
I love
that's,
him.
That's right.
But without Phil, that band should have stopped.
Valentino got a boogie shop. And what he takes, he gives for what he's got.
9, Roger Waters.
Nice.
Okay. Again. I can't.
This is going to get interesting.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
See, can I just go back, though?
Yes, you can.
I thought of Phil,
Yeah.
but when I think of Thin Lizzy, I don't think of oh, wicked bass. Like I just don't.
Yeah.
I love that band.
Yeah.
And I love those songs.
Yeah.
And I love him.
Yeah.
But it's not at the forefront of my brain like
Right.
bass.
Right.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Yeah, and I looked at it as a kind of a top 10 bass players. He was the bass player in that band.
There's no arguing that.
Right? It was,
Yeah.
How can you
Yeah, yeah.
not, yes, I didn't feel the
I'm
thunder.
justifying my
I got
exclusion.
I got guys on here that brought all the thunder in the world from that instrument and all the,
Yes.
But
Yeah.
here's one, it's just like, this band would not be a band. Like, this would not be this without him.
Fair enough.
Crazy.
Okay. Coming in at number 9.
Roger Waters.
Yes, Roger Waters. Yes. Sorry.
So, gifted musician,
Oh my God.
guaranteed, gifted everything.
Yeah.
Just the spatial, the sound, the quality, all the things where bass really played a role in its own way there, and they were very much a sonic band that you had to be.
High?
Well, you had to be a lot of things, but he was all those things.
Yeah.
And,
I love that choice. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
So,
love Roger. Yeah.
Paul McCartney hit 8 for me.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, I get it, but again, I wasn't. And again, this is coming from, and the Beatles for me was like not the epicenter of music for me. It was
Right.
a fringe.
Yeah.
I get his contribution. It's hard.
Of course.
It's hard not to.
What's your favorite Paul McCartney bass line? See?
There's too many.
This is there's too many. Nice weasel out.
Yeah. There's a lot.
That's a weasel out.
There's some good lines. And yeah, whatever. You can attack my list, but he's at number 8, and I like it. Lemmy hit 7 for me.
Wow,
Yeah.
he's high.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. Lemmy, because again, there's a bass player. Like he's just providing that.
Oh
Plus
my
he's
God.
singing. Plus he's writing. Plus all the things.
You will get no argument from
Right.
me on that.
Right. So there's Lemmy.
Absolutely not.
Lemmy at 7. 6, Cliff Burton.
Right on, yeah.
Yeah. I was such a big fan of the band. And there was just a different sensibility, a different attack on the instrument, a different everything. And sad story, but it's,
Oh my God. Yeah.
just terrible, but couldn't. And I put him higher because that was impressionable time for me,
Yes.
impressionable time.
And he influenced a lot of bass players after that, like younger guys, like
Yeah.
a big time. Yeah.
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 So he hit 6 for me. And that's my 10 to 6.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is great because we don't overlap that much, which is good. Makes it more interesting.
Good.
Okay, coming in at number 10 for me, and man, this was this was brutal. I mean, guitar is going to be worse.
Yeah.
But I was moving shit around half an hour before I got here.
I don't know how guitar is going to happen. I don't even think about it. So let's stay focused.
Like, I was moving shit around like an hour ago.
Mm-hmm.
And we have 3 honorable mentions, I might add. There's top 10 and
I'll
there's
just
3.
I'll think about them.
3
Okay, go.
honorables, but okay.
All right.
Do you know who Stu Hamm is?
Yes,
He's my number 10.
he did. Fuck.
He was Satriani's guy for a long time. He's a beast. So the first time I saw Satriani was the Flying in a Blue Dream tour, and Stu Hamm was on bass and Jonathan Mover was on drums, just a 3-piece.
Huh.
Fucking blew my mind. So he's the guy, he gets a solo, but you don't go to the bathroom.
Right.
Like when Michael Anthony, no offense to Michael Anthony. I love Michael Anthony, but when it's solo time, I'm going to get a beer.
Mm-hmm.
Not with this fucking guy. Incredible. Like the slap and the tap thing, he's kind of what Eddie is to tapping. This guy tapping on the bass. Like insane. And part of his solo, I love this and I'll never forget, he did the Charlie Brown theme
Ha,
in
great.
his solo.
Great.
Oh, dude.
Great.
I love this guy. He's unreal. I have his solo albums
Really, eh?
where bass is the main instrument. It was at a time like early and mid 90s, I could not get enough of instrumental rock. And it started with surfing and such.
Yeah.
And Vi and this guy and Steve Morse and Eric Johnson and all these guys. I couldn't get enough of it. And he was part of that
And there was
world.
lots of it around.
Oh my God. And I loved all of it.
It's been a while.
I just overdid it.
Yeah.
I had to
Yeah.
can we get a singer in here? Right? Fuck. But Stu is definitely part of that. Incredible.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he played with Steve Vai. Did I mention that?
Well, you did.
These guys.
Yeah.
You can't be a hack playing with these fucking guys.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Number 9, Cliff Burton. Yeah, so you said it. What I love about him too is he brings, you don't really hear it in Master of Puppets, but he was into Southern rock and he was into jazz and this stuff. So when you listen to Orion or Whiplash, I mean, these songs, the bass is a lead instrument. It's not like he's just fucking slapping the bass like normal. Number 8, Les Claypool from Primus. So again, this is early 90s. I'm in my buddy's basement and he throws on Primus Sailing the Seas of Cheese. Don't know who this band is. No idea. I didn't get it.
I don't get it.
I love it now.
You do, eh? Yeah.
I'm like, holy fuck, that bass is unreal. And then this guitar is just screaming over it. It took me a while to kind of get into it. But man, when I did, this guy is a fucking freak. He is so good.
Yeah.
Like he plays, well, without a pick, like most of these guys in my top 10 anyway. Like he slaps and taps and he does this flamenco like finger strum thing. He's unreal.
Right.
Like, I don't know what else to say. Like, the guy is unbelievable.
See, I've never spent any time with that band.
You really should.
And I guess I should.
You really should.
Yeah.
I mean, they're so weird, and his voice is just, he sounds like a cartoon. Like, the word alternative gets thrown around. Yeah. These guys are alternative.
Okay.
Bad. Like, and funny. Like, Wynona's Big Brown Beaver.
Well, hey, I know that tune. I know that tune.
Listen to the bass on that song. It's unreal, man.
I guess I gotta spend some time with this band.
I'm guessing he's not in your top 10. And
he's not. He's not.
Dude. It's so funky. Like, it's crazy.
Because I love that track. Wynona's got a big brown beaver. Just look for us.
Like, he's a freak.
Huh.
Just unreal. Like, other bass players are like, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I'm not a bass player, but what's he doing?
Yeah, it's like anybody watching Jeff Beck, like, fuck, I can't do that.
What?
Fuck, why bother?
If you're just listening and not watching, what is he doing?
Right.
Like, it was just totally groundbreaking.
Wynona's got herself a big brown beaver and she shows them off to all her friends. One day you know that beaver tried to leave her, so she caged him up with cyclone fans. Along came Lou with the old baboons and had to recognize that smell. It smells like 7 legs. That beaver ain't
Okay, number 7, Thunderfingers, John Entwistle. I mean, this guy, again, like Cliff, only before, playing it like a lead instrument.
Yeah.
Like, listen to My Generation. I don't have to tell you that. Like those little solo breaks. Like he's outshining Pete Townsend half the time. Right?
Hey, you don't know what's on here.
I got a pretty good fucking idea. Right? I got a pretty good idea. But unreal what he's doing there.
Yeah.
My generation, baby.
And he stands in one spot, which I don't love, but the playing is so undeniable.
Yeah.
Who cares?
And again, in that band with who's also in that band.
Yeah.
you got to find your spots. And God, did he ever.
Oh my God, did he ever. Exactly. Yeah, you jump around and do this windmill shit.
Yeah.
I'll be here just kicking your ass in one spot.
I'll just be making sure everybody's feeling this shit while they're seeing your shit, you know?
Yeah.
That's it.
Incredible. You're probably thinking, why is he number 7?
That's my question.
I got some good shit coming up.
Okay. All right.
Okay, I got one more, right?
Okay, yeah, you got 6.
John Paul Jones, number 6.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, he's like, again, kind of like Entwistle, where he's kind of quiet guy, unassuming. There he is. While Robert and Jimmy are fucking taking all the spotlight. But this guy, listen to Ramble On. Like, buckle up.
He's just a different cat, and I got to talk more about him.
Yes, you
Yeah,
are.
I'm sure.
Yeah, Ramble On, good times, bad times, right? Do-do-ding-ding-ding-do-do-do-do. I mean, come on. And he wrote the riff for Black Dog. Jimmy didn't write that.
No, he had to work around it.
That's right. That's right, he did. And I'm going to rattle off, I know this is about the bass, the instruments this guy plays. Are you ready?
Oh, I know.
Organ, guitar, lap steel guitar, mandolin, auto harp, violin, ukulele, sitar, cello, ...
Oh, yeah. There's way more.
I mean, this guy is an insane musician.
Yeah.
He's just so quiet and understated. You can kind of take it for granted, right? Okay, that's my half.
Well, let's keep going. You got to go 5-1 now.
Oh, I go now again? No, you
Yes.
go. We're taking turns, man.
Oh, okay. I thought, okay,
No,
sure.
no.
Okay, all right.
No,
All
we're
right.
taking turns.
All right. Okay, well, I'm going to go with,
I don't want to talk anymore. I'm going to take a rest.
again, it's more about inspiring. And number 5, Steve Harris.
You think? I don't want to give away my list, but you think?
Like, I have to say that I'm impressionable. I'm like 12 or 13.
Just a little guy.
Maiden happens.
Yeah.
And this guy is the poster boy to me.
Not the lead singer.
No.
No, I agree.
This
Yeah,
guy.
as great as Bruce is. Yes.
Sure. This is the bass player. That's that's the guy. Everything that I was getting into, and I was into punk just shortly after, but
Right.
this aggressive, heavy, fast showman face of the band kind of thing was pretty heavy set on me.
And he hates when people say this, that they were kind of punkish. He hates that, hey? But they were. He doesn't
it
like
was
that at all.
It
That
was
comparison, by the way.
Hey, I don't care
But
if he
they
likes
were.
it or not.
Yeah, but they were.
That was an easy gravitation
Of course.
for us.
I get it.
And the spandex was the hard part, but that was the only.
You know what? You want to be comfortable on stage. It didn't bother me that much.
No, but that was. But
Yeah.
whatever. This
Yeah.
is about bass.
Of course.
But yeah.
Yeah.
So Steve Harris hit the top 5 for me.
Of course.
So there you go.
Yeah.
Number 4 is Geezer Butler. Now,
Why is he on your list, Beau?
the bass is just.
Did he slap the bass?
Oh, it was just so heavy. Heavy. Bass is heavy. Bass is heavy. That's what I like. That's what I love.
That guy's a bad motherfucker.
Oh, dude, and the songs and
Oh, man.
NIB. Let's just cheer that.
Oh yeah. Some people say my love cannot be true.
That was 4. Number 3, John Entwistle. Now, I wasn't a big Who guy, but I certainly recognize
Me too.
the contribution that he made. I didn't like his wardrobe choices. I didn't like, the standing
I
in one
understand.
spot. But man, could he play? And did he inspire countless players to just not think you're just kind of the root?
Yeah.
You know?
Just unassuming is what's funny too.
Right. And he kind of just sit in there. But the Who, sorry, man, but they need him.
Oh my God.
Oh, fuck. Did they ever?
And I'm like you. I'm not a Who freak. If you look at my collection, I don't have every Who album. I've got a double disc greatest hits.
I like a lot of other bands more than the Who.
And Who's next? But I know talent when I fucking hear it.
But here's a bass player that ends up in a top 3 just because of how good he was.
Yeah, I'm not going to argue that.
2 is Paul Jones.
That's high. Nice.
I had to because he's coming from a lot of different instruments and places, and he's just a musician. And to bring all that to the bass and knowing where to use it and what instruments use it, and just the mind behind him that he could do anything that anybody can lay down. I think that he's that type of musician that will be able to do it. He's so fucking smart.
I don't know if I go that far. I love him, but I don't know if I go that far.
He's gifted player, man, on all those things,
he is. Yeah.
right?
But he's got some great songs to play around with too. Don't forget.
He does.
That he's not writing. Just saying.
Yeah.
I love him.
Yeah.
He's number 6, but I'm just saying.
You can knock him down how many pegs you want.
I'm justifying my
and again,
positioning.
I always felt super shitty that the way it was handled with him.
Oh, I agree 100%.
That even more of a reason, like, fuck that.
Do you remember that when they got inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame?
Fuck.
Do you remember what he said? Oh, thanks for picking up the phone. Remember that? Because Plant and Page did their Plant and Page thing.
Oh, yeah.
Didn't even call him.
I know.
Because they wanted to distance themselves from the Zeppelin thing. Give me a break.
Give me a fucking break.
I agree. It's not Zeppelin. Call it whatever you want.
Yeah. And believe me, have him part of the fucking show.
Call it Plant Page Jones. Whatever you got to do. Call the guy.
Yeah.
That was weird. I agree.
It's so wrong.
I agree.
And I hate to see it pegged down like that.
And he was fucking bitter about it too, and I don't blame him.
He was bitter, but he wasn't to the point of like he made a fucking spectacle of himself.
Well, he made the comment at the Rock Hall induction, so it bugged him.
Of course.
Yeah.
But it wasn't like every fucking 6 weeks or 6 months. It was like you're hearing
and he's working with Dave Grohl, them Crooked Vultures.
I love that. This guy is a musician. I'll play anything.
Yeah, exactly.
Hello.
Yeah.
Number 2.
Hello, number 2.
Number 1, and I mean, I can't have...
Gee, I wonder who it is.
Come on, Geddy.
I mean, come on.
It was nice that we got to see his stuff today.
That was awesome. Yeah.
But really, that was the quintessential Canadian, American, international. I don't care where you're from. This guy, what he has to do, what he does as a musician in that band is crazy.
Yep.
It's all on him.
Yeah.
All of it. I mean, yeah.
Well, not all of it, but he does a lot.
Yes. Like, let's
Neil's not too shabby.
He's not, and he writes a lot of lyrics, but
yeah,
it's he carries a lot of weight as a bass player in that band. And
oh yeah.
He's just the instrument and him, and he's got a tour with basses. I mean, this guy lives and breathes that instrument.
He's into it.
Yeah. And man, he doesn't play easy.
None of that band does.
Right? Like there's
no.
I don't know. Can you pick one song that I don't even know if you could, because I just don't think they write easy music.
Oh, a song that's easy, you mean?
Yeah, like it's just not
well,
easy.
In the mood. I mean, that's some of that stuff, early stuff.
Sure, but he won't play it easy. You know, it just
right. Easy compared to what?
Right. It's just
they got more complicated as they went.
Sure.
Yeah.
But he could do it, but it always fit perfectly, and they got to be known for that. And
totally.
Yeah. It's hard to not put him at the top for me.
It is. Not saying I did.
Yeah, let's go.
This could get controversial.
Okay.
You're not going to like this pick, but at number 5.
Why?
Because I know you don't like him.
Oh, you got Billy.
Billy Sheehan.
Yeah. Yeah.
This guy, again, is a freak.
Yeah.
He's so fucking good.
Yeah.
So for those of you who don't know, Billy Sheehan, David Lee Roth is where I first heard him.
Yeah.
Shy Boy. I mean, come on. Yeah. And Mr. Big, I'm not saying I love Mr. Big and everything they did, but listen to Addicted to That Rush, where he's trading leads with Paul Gilbert.
Mm-hmm.
It's insane what's going on there.
I know.
And not only is it's not just fast either. It's fast and musical. Like you could hum it. Like you walk away humming that. It's not like he's just playing like a fucking bumblebee 1,000 miles an hour. Like there's melody in it. I love it. And Winery Dogs, like,
well, I know we
saw them.
We went and saw them, and it does it.
I kind of lean towards that. This for him for this pick, towards the just freakish ability, as opposed to maybe great songs or Tom Sawyer or whatever.
Yeah.
His ability is undeniable.
Yeah.
Like
See, for me, it's like there's a lot of ability. There's a lot of guys that are technically
not on that fucking level, dude. I don't think so.
I'm not saying on his level, but I'm just saying there's a lot of guys that are technically great. It's the stuff that less is more kind of weight that, I just don't feel it. I remember going to see him and going, fuck, does everything have to be a fucking tapping solo? You know, it just got like, fuck. Yeah. It's like when we talk about Zach and it's like, fuck, just stop playing so many fucking notes. As soon as that happens for me, I'm like,
there's some of that. I'll give you that. But the song is always there.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the stuff he does, my jaw's on the floor, man. It just is.
He's a super talented guy.
When he fucking does that 3-finger fucking, like, he's doing
the women like him.
Here, like you said, the chicks dig him, yeah. And these guys all play too high, but that's how you play. That's how you slap into bass. Unless you're Cliff Burton, his was a little lower. You said, well, John Paul Jones could do anything. He can't do that. That's all I'm saying. He can't do that. I don't know that to be a fact, but I would be shocked if he could play like Billy Sheehan. But I bet you Billy Sheehan can play Good Times, Bad Times. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, do
you know what I mean?
There's a technical attack on the instrument, but the brains behind the music, I don't think that.
He's not. Again, John Paul Jones isn't writing Zeppelin songs. Yeah. I'm not here to dog John Paul Jones. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I just don't put him on that same level. That's where I'm going.
The technical virtuosity there.
Yeah.
Not all these guys can do that.
And I guess it's what's pleasing to you because I don't find it pleasing. Like
I do. I get again to that shredding thing. I get off on that.
I see, and that's where I come from. Where I'm more about the song in the sense of movement, but I don't know. It's just kind of all coming together rather than one shining above another. And that's where I feel bass is really impactful to me. You know, where you look at it where you top 10 putting bass as a lead instrument or top 10 putting bass at we all work together to create this bigger power, you know.
I get that, but he's in bands where everybody shines, not just him.
No, I get it, but it's like
Richie Kotzen fucking shines in Winery Dogs.
Sure he does. Sure he does.
And so does Paul Gilbert. Like, it's not like it's the Billy Sheehan show.
Yeah. And I guess, you know, it's what...
They take turns.
What moves you. But I'd spend 10 hours listening to music that doesn't do that, then...
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I'm moved by that level of fucking virtuosity.
Definitely talented.
Man.
Definitely
talented. Oh, my God.
Definitely.
Number 4, Steve Harris. Yeah. I mean, I don't know what I can add.
Don't add.
Well,
That's good.
Listen to the opening to Wrathchild. Or The Trooper. Like these songs, he's got a style that he carved out his own sound. Mm-hmm. Nobody sounds like that.
Nope.
Right?
Nope.
And it's the basis of all their music. Now, having said that, if there's a criticism I have, it's the same thing. That galloping bass is all he does, even though I love it. It really is. Dun, digga, dun, digga, dun. Within reason.
Yeah.
It really is
Yeah.
his thing. And like if I had to pick a dream band, he would not be the bass player because that's all he does.
No. And
It's a great trick, and I love it. He's number 4,
Yeah.
but
Oh, I get it.
he can't.
Yeah.
Well, maybe he can, but he doesn't show anything other than that, really.
No, I looked at it that was a sentimental, emotional pick on,
Oh, yeah.
on how,
Dude.
yeah. So
Again, he's number 4.
Again, there's here's 2 different, exactly the point. 2 different guys where you got Billy Sheehan that didn't quite get there, but is technically way
Yes.
up beyond
These are
Steve
different
Harris.
things. Yeah.
But the impact of his playing,
Yeah.
and at the time it was like, and the thunderous sound of it, like it was just part of it.
And the songs he wrote, like, let's not forget that. Like
Again,
he's a songwriter.
too
which-
many. And when he's in front and center, like he is so visible in that band. Like it was just
Also rare, right? Usually the bass player is the guy
right,
in the back,
very rare.
not writing songs. He's the exception.
Or he's the controller of the band, which he is. Like
Yeah.
he is. It's
Now,
his
here's
band.
a nitpicky fucking thing. And John Gardner's going to laugh when he hears this.
Good, Johnny.
Steve, buddy, put on some pants for number 1. Enough with the shorts.
He wears shorts all the time, right?
Well, he has not all the time, just lately.
Oh,
The
yeah.
past couple tours, I'm like, dude, you're 60, put some fucking pants on.
Yeah.
Second thing is he wants to be the singer, which also annoys me a little bit. He mouths every word to every song.
Right.
Dude, you're not the singer. Just play your bass. I realize these are nitpicky things.
Yeah.
That I'm weird, so I focus on this
Yeah.
stuff. But he mouths all the words. I'm
Yeah,
like,
we're not here to criticize
yeah,
the
we
bass
are.
players.
I'm all over. He's number 4.
Yeah.
But if he could sing, he would be the singer for that band.
Yeah.
I'm sure of it.
Yeah.
He's like Lars.
Yeah.
He wants
Oh,
to be
I
the,
see.
He
And
wants to
that's-
be the singer.
See, but I could not. And honestly, I don't even know if I've even really paid attention.
He does.
Interesting.
He mouths
Now I'm
every
never going to
word.
not pay attention. I'll be staring at him, just going, "Fuck,
Yeah.
stop singing."
The shorts annoy me more. That's a small thing.
Yeah.
The shorts have got to go. Okay, I'm going. Right?
You're good. I'm done.
Okay, number 3. Fuck, we're getting down to it, man. Michael Balzery. You know what that is? Flea.
Oh, Flea.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but that's like a bootsy for me. So I didn't.
No.
Even,
What?
yes.
Chili Peppers is not a fucking funk band.
Oh, they're
They've got
kind of.
funk in their music. They're
Yes,
a rock
they
band.
sure do.
Oh, please.
Okay.
No way. Nice try. Nice try.
Oh, I totally didn't.
No. Flea's a fucking rock bassist, and he's in there because
Of
he
course.
is incredible.
He is incredible.
The first time I remember hearing him would have been that opening bass line to Higher Ground, Stevie Wonder track.
Okay, so here you mention
Yeah.
Stevie Wonder.
Okay, listen to those 2 tracks side by side. Completely different, but go ahead.
You're this Stevie Wonder. You're listening to the parameters here.
Give It Away sounds like what funk band?
I'm just saying the parameters
No.
here. Oh,
Chili Peppers is a rock band, not a fucking soul funk band. What are you talking about? Those influences are in there.
yeah, true.
Nice try. Nice try. Fucking Flea's a badass.
Fuck.
He can slap the bass like a motherfucker.
Oh, he's a fucking player.
Oh my God. And the energy on stage, which
I know.
I fucking love.
You know, I didn't even go to Flea
How?
because I was thinking, I don't know. My brain didn't go there. I just don't
You
know.
regret it now, I bet.
I can't explain it because, of course, now again, I wasn't the quintessential massive fucking Red Hot Chili Peppers fan.
I am.
You know, I liked
Yeah.
the attitude and I liked some of the music, you know, but I was kind of going in different directions at the time when they were happening, right? And
Right.
so I was kind of, you know, catch them later, see the value of a lot of things. But again, a bass player that shined through definitely was Flea.
Oh my God. He's
Yeah,
so awesome.
just
And,
didn't jump there.
Like he started, doing the slap thing like crazy and he was wicked at it. But then he kind of transitioned out of that in more melodic stuff. Like, give it away. It's
Yeah.
not slap. He's
Yeah.
doing those big slides or whatever.
Yeah.
I've seen on video, he had a fucking dent in his thumb, right? Like
Yeah.
from slapping so fucking hard
Yeah.
that he would fill it with crazy glue
Yeah.
and wrap it
Yeah.
with fucking tape before
Yeah.
he went on stage.
Oh, yeah.
Unreal.
No, you
And
just
this
got to
guy-
get through it, right?
Just funky as hell, but rock. I mean, this guy's a rock bassist, man. He should
Yeah.
have been on your list.
Yeah, he should have been.
What are you thinking? Oh, I stand corrected. Not Higher Ground. The first time I heard him was the bass line for Young MC's
Bust a move.
Bust a Move. That's him. That
That's
fucking,
Flea?
That bass line
Really?
is him.
I didn't know that.
And he's in the
But
video.
it-
He's got pants on with stuffed animals stuck to him. I'm like, who the fuck is this guy?
Really?
Oh, yeah. That's a
fuck.
great song. I'm not a rap guy.
Hey,
but that's
that groove is
oh
killer.
my God.
Dude.
And that's him.
As soon as you hear it, it's like dial. Blue.
And that's him.
I did not know that.
He's not in your top 10. I can't fucking
You know
believe
what? Okay, I want to say this right now to
Yeah. What's
all
your
our
next
listeners,
excuse?
all our fucking listeners here. Yes, I feel bad that I didn't have them on my list.
I'd be
Because
under the table.
I was under the influence
of
of that. Wasn't just rock and roll somehow for some reason. I don't know.
Red Hot Chili Peppers isn't rock and roll. Well, you're on your own there, my friend.
Killing me.
Okay, number 2, Geezer
Yes.
Butler.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. What can I add?
I know.
You said NIB. The intro to that, basically, it's called.
Yeah, basically.
And he's the first guy I recall hearing that used a wah in a bass.
Mm-hmm.
Like Master of Reality, that whole album's full of that.
Yeah.
And it sounds fucking unreal.
That's a great record for us. The
that was my first Sabbath
psychoactive.
record.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know much I could add. The guys, and the lyrics, of course.
Yes.
Ozzy didn't write shit.
No.
Geezer wrote it all.
For sure. You tend to think that Ozzy was a lyricist here. But
Not only that, after Sabbath, Bob Daisley, who's not on my list, but I definitely thought about him, wrote all Ozzy's solo lyrics. Ozzy does not write lyrics. He writes vocal melodies.
yeah,
That's it.
melodies.
Which is great.
Yeah. But Black
Bob
Sabbath was a lot about that lyrical thing. And if you lost
man.
him, there's no Black Sabbath. Sorry.
Oh, there's not.
There's nothing.
I mean, it's just killing.
Tyonia would write some great riffs, but lyrically, oh, dude.
And well, him and Bill Ward, that rhythm section, like
Thunderous.
it would swing.
Yeah.
Like it was fucking jazzy. That sounds weird because they're a metal band, but they are. Like listen to a track as simple as Evil Woman.
or Fairies
off the
Wear
first-
Boots or something like that. Yeah.
Right, or Fairies Wear Boots. It's simple, but it just fucking swings.
Mm-hmm.
It's killer.
Yeah, I looked through a window and surprised what I saw. Fairy boots are dancing with a dwarf. Oh, right
No surprise.
Okay.
And you're number one.
Oh, don't be so sure. You ready?
Yeah. I'm ready.
We all loved his work on Unskinny Bop and Talk Dirty to Me, but my number 1 is Bobby Dahl from Poison.
I'm not getting sucked in. I'm not getting sucked in at all today.
Bobby Dahl's work on Look What Your Cat Dragged In.
Bobby Dahl. Oh, fuck. You know, I just had no place in my life for that band ever.
That's Dahl with an A, not an O. Oh, boy. I can't keep a straight face. See, that's my problem. I can't even try to trick
no,
you.
I went, no.
You know, like Unskinny Bop. Anyway. Yeah, Geddy's number 1, of course.
Of course.
Here's a guy, he's triggering samples, playing fucking bass pedals, singing like a motherfucker, playing crazy bass lines all at the same time.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. If you ever go to
Not
a
because he
Rush-
has to.
He
'Cause
wants
to.
Totally.
You could sample
I
that
need
shit.
this sound. I want to trigger it so I have control over it.
Right.
Go to see a show.
And he doesn't want to fake it.
And this dude,
Yeah.
he's got all this shit around him. And he's got all that pressure
And loves it.
and just excels at it.
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
Like YYZ,
yeah.
I mean, that's later, and that bass line is incredible. But La Villa Strangiato, I mean, that is just, well, guitar and bass, everything about it is worth being on the number 1 alone. Okay, 3 honorable mentions.
Yeah.
Who starts, me or you?
I'll do my 3.
Oh, you gotta do all 3. Okay.
I'll do all 3. Ready?
Go.
Flee, flee, flee.
Oh, you're feeling bad about that.
Yeah, I can't fucking believe that I brain farted that badly that
That happens.
yeah.
There's too many. There's too many.
I have to put them in there.
There's too many good ones.
Yeah, okay. Your 3?
That's it?
That's
flee.
flee.
Well, my 3 were 2 of them were in your list. So number 3, Roger Waters.
Yeah.
I mean, money alone.
And it's so it's like it's a weird 7/4 time,
Yep.
and it's not on a clock. Like
No.
I mean, it's just loose.
Number 2, Duff. I got Duff McKagan.
You put him in there, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Rocket Queen, and It's So Easy. I mean, he's got a punk kind of feel to his playing, and he's got that bass strung low for a change.
Yeah.
I think he looks as cool as hell doing it.
Yeah.
Is the other thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like him a lot. Number 1, Lemmy.
Yeah.
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 Come on.
Yeah,
It's
know.
cool. I mean, who else plays a bass like a guitar like that?
And
Just
there's
strum it.
another Rickenbacker.
Yep, Rickenbacker. Exactly. Hey, full circle, man.
Yeah, it totally does, right?
Right on.
And
Yeah,
again,
Lemmy.
but what a difference. Okay, you got Geddy playing a Rickenbacker,
Wow, yeah,
and
totally.
you visualize that, and then you
Right.
got Lemmy.
Completely different. Strums like, well, it's a guitar is how he plays it.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, listen to Overkill and
Yeah.
get back to me.
Well, that was a good list. It was good.
Yeah.
It was a good. It's a good conversation.
Oh, it's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love the top 10s. I like we had some
The
differences
spot.
at least.
Yeah.
They weren't all the same. 'cause
No,
Fuck, we're
no, it
alike.
was good. It was
Yeah.
good.
Hey, you know what I want to say is I want to thank people for tuning into the last episode with Reed. We got a lot of heat on that episode, and he was a blast to talk to. We'll have him on again, guaranteed. Right? That was a lot of fun.
Yeah,
A lot of people dug it, and I hope it carries over into just watching you and me.
yeah. Watch us. We're prettier than
We're
Reed.
powerful and attractive men, yeah.
Way prettier than.
No,
Reed.
it was a great conversation, and we're going to do more of that in the future with
Yeah.
some other people, and it's all good.
Sounds good. Well, I'm out of rum.
Yeah. I'm out of original 16 I'm drinking today.
All
for no
right,
particular
and you're
reason.
losing your voice.
I know. It's the carryover from the cult, man.
See,
I was
that's
singing.
happened. Rock and roll kills the throat.
Okay, man. Cheers.
All right, brother. Great show. Until next
Episode
time.
16.
I don't know. We're getting up there.
We out?
Peace out.
Peace out.